Have you ever noticed that the people who truly get rich are not necessarily the ones who talk the most about money? There's a quiet, discreet, strategic path, one that few can see, but that many millionaires follow. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get rich in silence, without flaunting, without proving anything to anyone, and building solid wealth step by step. If you value practical content about how to make money, invest better, and build financial independence, leave a like now and subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot to keep bringing you this kind of content. Let's go! The culture of ostentation is a trap. We live in an age where showing off is more important than having. Social networks have turned ostentation into a kind of modern CV. If you don't post, it looks like you don't have anything. But this is one of today's biggest financial traps. The need to prove success ends up leading people into unnecessary spending, debt, and a cycle of appearance that sucks away real wealth. Meanwhile, the real rich are silent, building wealth, buying assets, and watching the audience get lost in likes and debt. Less talk, more action. A lot of people talk too much and do too little. They make promises, announce plans, share dreams, but in reality, they don't lift a finger to make them happen. Anyone who truly wants to grow financially learns to act in silence. It's not about hiding what you're doing, but about protecting your energy. When you talk too much, you get distracted. When you act silently, you stay focused. And those who focus prosper. Financial discretion is protection. Telling others you're making money might seem harmless, but it opens the door to judgment, envy, and even emotional self-sabotage. Discreet people avoid unnecessary exposure. They don't talk about how much they earn, their investments, or their plans. They let results speak for themselves. Real wealth doesn't need applause. It needs strategy, consistency, and vision. Accumulate assets, not followers. While many people are busy collecting likes, followers, and social status, those who get truly rich are busy accumulating assets. Stocks, real estate, businesses, free time. The race for digital validation is noisy and exhausting. But building real wealth is quiet, steady, sometimes even boring. Yet it's what truly transforms your life. Run from showing off, embrace growth. Flashing your wealth has become an addiction. Luxury cars, expensive trips, designer clothes. All of that may look nice, but it means nothing if your financial foundation is weak. If you want to become truly wealthy, you need to say no to vanity and yes to growth. Quiet wealth doesn't need to be displayed. It brings freedom, not likes. Invest in the invisible. What makes you rich isn't what's seen, it's what's behind the scenes. Knowledge, discipline, healthy financial habits, solid investments, long-term vision, all of this is invisible to most, but absolutely essential. Quietly wealthy people spend time studying, planning, and executing. They don't worry about the now, they're focused on what the now can build for the future. The game is mental. Getting rich is less about numbers and more about mindset. Those who develop emotional intelligence, impulse control, and clarity of purpose have a massive advantage over those who react to every outside stimulus. Silencing the external noise and listening to what truly matters is a rare but critical skill. Truly quiet millionaires master the mental game before mastering their bank accounts. Silence as a strategy for freedom. At the end of the day, real wealth is freedom. Freedom of time, of choice, of living life on your own terms. And that freedom is born in silence. While the world screams for attention, those on the path to wealth know that noise only gets in the way. They build in anonymity, prosper in peace, and harvest the rewards quietly and without needing to prove anything to anyone. Start getting rich in silence right now. If you've made it this far, you've already understood that silence is a strategic differentiator. But how do you start? First, stop telling people about your plans. Secondly, start investing in knowledge, assets, and projects that don't depend on anyone's approval. Thirdly, get away from financial vanity. It's expensive, volatile, and destructive. Build a long-term mentality, live below what you earn, and quietly accumulate power. power. Your life doesn't have to be a show. Now that you understand the power of getting rich in silence, remember, less showing off, more strategy, less exposure, more building. While some talk about success, others simply live it. And you? Which of these two groups do you want to be in? If this content made sense to you, leave a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more content on finance, investing, and financial freedom. Wealth is what you don't see. Spend wisely, invest with purpose, and stay silent while you build. Morgan Housel, author of The Psychology of Money,